Their luck has just ran out for messing with you. They're no longer getting the same opportunities and success that they were getting while they were in your life. They are currently going through it and are suffering behind closed doors, but they don't want you to know that. Of course, they're going to put their highest moments on social media to pretend like they are living their best life, that they are so unbothered that you cut them off and that you're no longer dealing with them and that they got away with what they did. But truth is, we all know that that's an illusion. They are getting bad karma for what they have done to you and others behind closed doors. But they're going to try to put up a front that they are enjoying themselves, that they're living their best life, that their partner that they chose over you or cheated on you with is far better than you, when actuality, you were the better person that was for these individuals because you had their best interest at hand and wanted to see them do good. And you cared about their well being. And how they repaid you was with disrespect, conflict, and drama. Well, all you gave them was love, loyalty, care, and respect. And they repay you with negativity and drama. And this is why they are losing opportunities. This is why nobody wants to deal with them. And this is why their luck has ran out. Now, for a while, it might have seemed like they were living their best life and that good things were happening to them when they did all these other people wrong, including you. But what you don't know is sometimes God will let them do others wrong, including you, because they're raking up negative karma that they're going to have to pay off. It's karmic debt that they're eventually going to have to pay back. And of course, we think that it's unfair because we see them getting all these opportunities, all these blessings, and them living their best life, enjoying themselves, having fun, while we're suffering behind closed doors and are crying our eyes out because of the pain and trauma that they've caused us. Believe me, they will get their turn. And the reason why you don't see individuals get their karma is because God doesn't want you laughing at these individuals when they are suffering and going through their pain. They might have laughed at you when you were suffering and going through your hard times and struggles, but God wants you to be better than them. He wants you to be better than that because he knows that you have a good heart and he doesn't want you to stoop down to their level and laugh at other people when they are suffering and going through their traumatic karma. And so that's why we don't see certain people receive their karma, because he doesn't want us to laughing and rejoicing in their punishments. So yeah, if you're ever wondering why it seems like it's taking forever for individuals to get their karma, or you're not seeing them being punished for the bad deeds that they've done, it's because we're too fixated on it and we're going to laugh at them when they receive their punishment. And that's not what God wants us to do. Now, for others that do see their punishment, they just look and say like, I can't do nothing for you, but all I can do is pray. Your prayers aren't even going to save them because they did not have to do you dirty like that. They did not have to betray you. They did not have to bring negativity and conflict into your life. All they had to do was reciprocate the energy. And if they weren't feeling their relationship, all they had to do was be honest and say, I think you're a nice woman or man, but this relationship is not for me. And I'm not the right person for you, and you're not the right person for me. It's nothing against you or whatever. It's nothing against you. But I just don't think that we're a good match for each other. If they truly felt that way, they should have said that instead of leading you on, playing with your heart, and getting your hopes up, saying that there was going to be a connection, when in actuality, that was never their plan to commit or be in a relationship with you from the beginning. They put on the front that they cared about you, that you were the love of their life, and that you were the love of their life, and that they wanted to commit to you wholeheartedly. And they were just putting up an act just to get something from you. And because of this, they are no longer getting rewards. They're no longer receiving opportunities. They're no longer successful in whatever field that they are in, whether it be via relationships, business, jobs. They've lost a lot since you left their life. And these individuals had the nerve to blame you for what they are currently experiencing on the reason why you no longer talk to these individuals anymore. They tried to put the blame on you that you were the toxic one. You're the reason why they're suffering and going through it right now. It's your fault that they lost out on opportunities, that the relationship didn't work out. You were the toxic one. You were the one that started the drama and conflict. This is what they told everybody. And because of all the lies that they said about you, they just added themselves more negative karma that they're going to have to pay off because they slandered your name and told lies about you that were not even true. And they are suffering behind closed doors, and they will continue to suffer for the rest of their days, or until God says that their punishment is enough. All they had to do was be honest with you from the jump. If they would have been honest and authentic with you from the beginning, they wouldn't be going through what they're going through right now. They wouldn't be losing out on opportunities, and they wouldn't be receiving so much bad luck because of how they treated you. If they would have reciprocated the same energy or just been honest, they would still be getting blessings that they were receiving before. But because they tried to bring you down and destiny swap with you and to make you feel low about yourself, they are suffering and going through it behind the scenes. And the reason they've been doing all that is because they have low self-esteem. They lack confidence within themselves. They don't know who they are. People who know who they are, who have high self-esteem and have natural confidence and are authentic within themselves would never stoop so low to bring other people down to their level. In fact, it's quite the opposite. People who have high self-esteem and know who they really are, they uplift others. They inspire people to become their greatest versions, and they encourage others to be themselves and to pursue what they are passionate about and what they always wanted to experience. They pursue others they inspire others and encourage others to be real and authentic with themselves and people and to live their best lives and to go after what they always desired. That's what people with high self-esteem do. And plus they compliment others too. And they're genuine. They're not being fake about the compliments. They're real, genuine, positive compliments that they leave others. And because of this, they're the reason. And because of this, it's no wonder that you are liked and respected by so many people because you have a good, genuine heart. Everything that you do is from the heart. When you give good, genuine compliments to other people, you are genuine. You really mean it from the heart. You're not sucking up to other individuals and pretending just so you can get something from them. You genuinely mean what you say. You have love and respect for other people, which is why so many people have love and respect for you. And these individuals were jealous and upset for how other people love you. You see, you're popular for the right reasons. They're popular for the wrong reasons. And matter of fact, these people are living in an illusional world. They're living a fantasy. They believe that people admire and love them for their good looks and talents, when in actuality, people don't actually care what they got going on or care what they are doing. People don't actually care about them for real. But they have this facade that everybody wants to be just like them, that people are jealous of them and that they are flawless and they are God's green to earth that can do no wrong. When in actuality, that's not the truth at all. And I'm not making it seem like you are perfect, because you're not. We're all flawed and we all make mistakes, just like everybody else. You're flawed, you make mistakes, but you learn from yours. I'm flawed and I make mistakes. And I try my best to be the best version of myself each day. Lord knows I'm not perfect. You're not perfect either. And that's okay. You're an amazing person. You are perfectly imperfect. We're all perfectly imperfect. And that's what makes us great. That's what makes us lovable. And so, yeah, they are currently suffering and going through it behind closed doors. Like, yeah, they're going to put up a front on social media that they're living it up and enjoying themselves, when in actuality, they're not. All they're doing is uploading the highest moments in their life that they're currently experiencing. But we all know that that is temporary. And once those times are over, they have to sit by themselves alone and suffer in silence without you being in their life, and think about the trauma and pain that they caused you and others. They brought this on themselves. You had nothing to do with it. They blamed you for your suffering. And that's what's wrong with these individuals. They don't know how to take accountability. They never want to take accountability and own up and take responsibility for the things that they have done. And for that, this is the reason why they will always suffer and go through it, because you have to be willing to take accountability for your actions and learn from your mistakes if you want to grow and learn as a human being. But since these angels want to be so prideful and act like they are so perfect and that they can't do no wrong, it's the reason why they're in the predicament that they're in now, because they're too prideful. I'll catch you guys later. Y'all have a good one. Stay blessed, not stressed. And remember, don't let what the haters say about you get to you. They're only talking about you because you are amazing. They admire you behind closed doors, but they'll never tell you because they're too prideful. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.